everyone, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So in this video we will discuss about classification of matter on the basis of chemical composition. Okay, of matter. Matter is classified into two categories. Okay, so in the previous video we had discussed about the classification of matter on the basis of their physical property. Okay, so in this video we will discuss about the classification of matter on the basis of chemical composition matter is classified into two categories. Okay, on the basis of chemical composition, matter is classified into two categories. Okay, matter are divided into two parts. First one is matter are divided into two kinds. First one is our pure matter and mixture. Okay. Pure matter and our second one is mixture. Okay. So on the basis of a chemical composition, matter is divided into two categories. Okay, first one is our pure matter and second one is our mixture. Okay, and pure matter are also divided into two kinds, element and compound. Okay, pure matter are also divided into two kinds. First one is our element, second one is compound. So matter are divided into two kinds. First one is our element and compound. Okay, and mixture are also divided into two kinds. First one is homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Okay, so I hope you understand that matter are divided into two categories on the basis of their chemical composition. Okay, matter is classified as into two categories. First one is our pure matter and second one is mixture. Okay, and now pure matter are also divided into two parts. First one is our element and compound. Okay, and mixture are also divided into two categories, homogeneous mixture and second one is that heterogeneous mixture. Okay, so first of all let's see about the pure matter, that what is pure matter. Okay, let's see about pure matter. Okay, what is pure matter? Those kinds of substance, those kind of substance which are made up of only one kind of particle and having a distinct having distinct structure and property, distinct structure and properties are called pure matter. Okay. So what is pure matter? Those kind of substance which are made up of only one kind of particles, okay, and having distinct structure and properties, okay, are called pure matter. Okay, it means pure matter is a matter that those kind of matter which are made up of only one kind of particles, okay, and having distinct structure and their they also have their distinct properties, okay, are called pure matter, okay, and we all know that here you can see that pure matter there are two kinds of pure matter, okay. First one is element and compound, okay. Let's see about what is element. Let's see that what is element, okay. Element, okay. Those kind of pure matter which made up of only one kind of atom are called element. Okay. So what is element? Those kind of pure matter which are made up of only one kind of atom which are made up of only one kind of atoms are called element, okay. And let's see one point, okay. Let's see a point. Look at this. That element is known as the smallest matter having free existence in nature. Okay. So here is point related element. That element is known as the smallest matter. Okay. That having a free existence in the nature. Okay. So this is all about the element. Okay. That what is element? Those those kind of pure metal that having those kind of pure matter which are made up of only one kinds of atom, okay, are called element. Okay. And here is a point related element, that element is known as the smallest matter, okay, that having free existence in the nature. Okay. And now element now let's see the classification of element. Okay. Now let's see the classification of element. So I hope clear this point that we discussed today. That classification of matter on the basis of chemical properties. Okay. Matter is classified into two categories. First one is pure matter and second one is mixture. Okay. And there are two kinds of pure matter. First one is element and compound. Okay. And there are two kinds of mixture: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay. After that, we are seeing that what is pure matter. Those kind of substance which are made up of only one kind of particles, okay, and having a distinct structure and properties, okay, are called pure matter. Okay. After that, we have discussed the first kind of the matter, that is element. Okay. So, what is element? Those kind of matter which are made up of only one kind of atom are called elements. Okay. And elements is is known as the smallest matter. Okay. That having the free existence in the nature. Okay. Now let's see about the classification of matter. Let's see the classification of matter. Classification of element. So elements are divided into three parts. Okay. There are three kinds of elements. First one is metal. After that, and the second one is non-metal. Okay. And last one is that metalloid. Metalloids. Okay. So elements are divided into three parts. First one is metal. Okay. There are three types of element. First one is metal, non-metal, and metalloids. Okay. Okay. So I hope you understand here about element. Okay, and these are the three classification of element. That first one is metal, non-metal, and metalloids. Okay, so one by one let's discuss. So first one is our metal. Okay, let's see about what is metal. Those kind those kinds of element those elements those elements which those elements that having free electrons okay. So what is metal? Those elements that having free electrons, that is ability to lose electron. Ability to lose electrons. Okay, and in other words you can say in the other word other words electropositive atoms are said to be metal. Okay, so there is a definition of metal that those elements that having free electrons. Okay, or in the other words you can say that is the ability to lose electron. Okay, and in the other word you can say electropositive atoms are said to be metal. Okay, so this is the definition of metal. Okay, now let's see about non-metal. Non-metals are electronegative atoms. Okay, so this is a simple definition of non-metals. That non-metals are the electronegative atoms. Okay, and what is metal? Those element having having free electrons. Okay, or you can say ability to lose electron. Okay, and the other word we can say electropositive atoms are said to be metal. Okay, and what is non-metal? Non-metals are electronegative atoms. Okay, electronegative atoms are said to be non-metals. Okay, now let's see about the third one, that is metal void. Okay. So let's see that what is metal void. Let's see the definition of metal void. Metal void elements having ability to show both metallic as well as non-metallic characters. Okay. So what is metal void? Metal void elements having the ability to show both metallic as well as non-metallic character. Okay. Okay. So I hope you understand the classification of matter, the types of matter. That first one is metal. So those elements that having a free electrons. Okay, those elements that having free electrons. Okay, that is you can say ability to loss electrons. Okay, and in the other word you can say those metals are electropositive atoms. Okay, are said to be metal. And what is non-metal? Non-metal are electronegative atoms. Okay. And what is the metal void? Metal void element having ability to show both character. Okay, metallic as well as non-metallic character. So this is all about the types of element. So I hope you understand whole the video till here. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.